Hi guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Welcome. Hi, how are you doing? I'm sorry. Man, this adapting to the new schedule thing, huh? How are you guys doing? Welcome. Hi. You were only gone one day, but this schedule has been going on for this week. This is the first week, right? Yeah, this is just the first week. Yeah. That's why you set alarms. I set an alarm to wake up from my nap that I just took. An alarm to wake up from the nap. That's good enough, right? Anyways. Hi Rosie, hi Rita, hi Tiberian, how are you guys doing? I hope you're having a good day. Hi Rancor, hi Setsuna, hi 30th Century Homer, welcome. I hope you guys are having a good day. 30th Century Homer, it's been a bit. Hi, welcome back. Hetaris, welcome, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Ready, welcome, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Hello, why are you sorry? Because I started 13 minutes late because I sort of very low-key forgot that I had the new schedule. So, shall we? I had lunch with my mother. That sounds nice. I hope everything's going better with, you know, the whole weather situation and everything. Thought you were only supposed to be a snake from the waist down. I am. Why does it seem like not? Tired, but I'm okay. Had a better day than yesterday. Glad I have tomorrow free. Oh yeah, baby! Free day! I hope you enjoy it. Lord Pace, welcome. Hello! How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Can I get this loading screen as a loop? Do you want it? As a loop? I could probably make it a little video. I could probably make it a little loopable MP4. I'm glad you like it. Wait, do you like it? Right, this is the new overlay. What do you think, guys? This is what I was working on. This is why I was struggling so hard against. I am actually very happy. I think I got to a good place. I think I got to a pretty decent look. I'm happy with it. The waiting screen looks fire. I'm so happy. Ellie being soft before streaming. Yeah, I'm sorry. Ellie thought that Halloween costume drawing stream takes place on Halloween. That makes sense. No, this has to be done for Halloween. The interest rate is great. Overly nice. So thank you. Yeah, because you have a snake brain. Oh, well, yeah. I'm not gonna deny that one. Hey, Ellie, excited to see how the costume turns out. Me too. So basically, what I did was, I didn't want to risk doing the entire stream without getting to the costume. So instead, I decided to do the the base, right? The anatomy and the base and stuff. And so I did this. I prepped it beforehand. I have decided the costume though. I'm sorry if anyone thought that we were gonna decide it on here, but this is the year of Dracula, okay? I have been reading Dracula. This is all of my overlays are bad designed, like the very vampire inspired, and this is what's calling me, okay? This is what's happening. So a vampire. We're going with the vampire theme. And what I need now is to design a costume and decide what I'm gonna do with the hair. Because I knew that I wanted to do like my bangs are always gonna be there, right? My bangs and my little like framing hair, this hair here. But other than that, I wanted to see what am I feeling like for the hair? What's gonna work better for the costume? Maybe we do different hair and everything. So I wanted to get the drawing started off screen so that we could get to the juicy bits, to the proper like actual costume drawing. Let me just. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All of that gets fixed later. Actually, this drawing needed so many moments of like, gross. I'll fix it later. We had so much of that this time around. Like the arms were a freaking struggle. The arms had me feeling like the captain of the struggle bus, honestly. But yeah, this is where we are. This is where we're at. That's pretty fine. It's not gonna be visible anyways because the hand is covering it, so it's fine, it's fine. Have fun drawing your stream, bye-bye. Leo, welcome, hi, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I must go back to work, remember what I said, Ellie, goodbye, everyone. Wait, what did you say? What did you say? I don't remember. Welcome, hi, how are you doing? Guess you're an actual leash for Halloween then. Yes. Yes, indeed. Damn, Snake Long. I told you. I've been telling you guys that I'm long, that I have a long tail. Vampires are hot. Good choice. Thank you. Thank you. I agree. Did you see Case witch costume? It's really cute. Yeah, I saw it. It is really cute. I've asked Mayoshi yesterday, I think it was yesterday, what would she like to be drawn for Halloween? So I'm also drawing Halloween VTubers this month too, going poorly so far. Hey, take your time, however many you do. It's okay. Take more care about having fun in it than about trying to finish a bazillion drawings. Dania, welcome, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. That tail from the waist is so thick too. Well, is that not how you guys see me? You don't see me as having a powerful tail. You don't see me as having a very strong, powerful tail. That hand is missing a nail. Well, it's fine, it's fine. We're here to draw a costume first and foremost. First and foremost, we're gonna draw a costume. And what I did was I went and got a bunch of references because I don't know exactly what I want, right? I'm not sure what I want, but I do know that I want it to feel very much like a vampire. You need to be able to see it and say, ah, yeah, that is a vampire if I've ever seen one. So I got myself a bunch of references. I obviously started with Castlevania because fuck yeah, Castlevania. But all of the Castlevania vampire designs, what they have to codify that they're vampires, feels like they have this like, oh, let me do something better. I don't know. It's gonna be better. Yeah, it's not gonna be that much better, but whatever. You're gonna have to adapt. They have a lot of like long gowns that touch the floor. You know, that makes sense. That makes sense because it harkens back to like Victorian dress codes and shit. But I can't do that. I cannot do gowns that touch the floor. That is very uncomfortable for us snakes, for us lamias and nagas and snake people in general. So I can't really do that. And I decided, okay, let's go and get some actual like real photos. And I encountered that I have actually so many elements that I want to grab and that I want to have separately. So I discovered that I want, for example, I'm very attracted to this, like this kind of neck jewelry with the little like gem in the middle and all of like silver chains and stuff. Other neck jewelry like this one is cool, I guess, but this is too beady. Like it's too many beads and stuff. So I want something like this. Something like this calls me more. And then I also decided that I really like the colors. So many outfits when I looked had some or another sort of like color, and I think that is very vampire. I think that like look at this, another color and another color and another color. There's many ways a color can take effect, can take shape, but it has to be there, right? Like it has to be there, right? We have to have a color. And then another thing that I noticed I really liked is this. The languid, like languid sleeves that fall off the waist. Ah, I love it. So that's what we're gonna be working on. We're gonna be working on combining a bunch of these elements and seeing if we can make them work. And seeing if we can make it all fit into one design and feel coherent. Hello Ellie, how are you doing? You should cosplay as a gummy worm. It suits you perfectly. Well, maybe some would think it's not a cosplay, but it is, guys. Dario! How dare you? Welcome. Hi, how are you doing? How dare you? Shiny Bunny, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Jonas Neto, hello. How are you doing? I hope you guys are having a good day. I don't think I will have the time, but in case I manage to squeeze another drawing this month, anything you want, Ellie? Well, I'm gonna be drawing myself as a vampire. You are free to also draw me as a vampire, but go ahead and like choose something that's gonna make you happy. If a gummy worm makes you happy, I'll accept it gracefully. A powerful tail and a small brain. Yeah. Oh, the brain went to the tail. Yeah. Surprisingly difficult to find good vampire clothes reference, huh? You'd think that there'd be a damn a dozen, but it's difficult-ish. I wouldn't think so. I think it's hard to find references that I, as a snake person, can work with. Because the whole gown to the floor isn't... Oh, yeah, and I forgot to mention one thing. Obviously, we have to have some sort of a cape. But I didn't even know that this was an option. Because, like, okay, so this is an overcoat cape. That is kind of, like, understandable. This is a cape. It has, like, from the neck until the cape. Okay, got it. This one doesn't have a neck, but it definitely has a cape, right? Like, it's a very good cape. But then these two just open my eyes to the possibility that you could have a corset that becomes a cape. That is freaking cool. That is really freaking cool. I also really like the idea of having like bat-like structures near the like bosom. And I also really like corsets. But I think we all know that I like corsets, right? Like corset and corset and corset. I have like a lot of corset kind of like influences over here. So that's kind of like where my mind is going. And of course, guys, I couldn't talk about vampire references without mentioning the one, the only, the best one of them all, the true vampire. The one that everyone should know and admire. Vampire Cookie. I don't know what we're gonna say. I mean, we're gonna take the cape. The cape for sure. That's an influence. Look at that. That is a true vampire right there. If that doesn't tell you that it's a vampire, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Anyways. So that's what we're working with. I want a neck... What did I call them before? These things. What did I call them before? A collar. Did I call them a collar? Elyssia is a very cute lamia. Thank you, Jonas. I've been playing with the idea of a vampire in a hoodie, though. Doubt I can pull it off, but it sounds great in my head. Yeah, an urban, modern vampire. Freaking cool. Just throw a goth fantasy outfit and add fangs. Well, we have the fangs already. We're going in a good direction. Will Elyssia draw vampire? We're trying. How hard do you plan on going with makeup? I hadn't even thought of it. I really hadn't even thought of makeup. Also, let me lift the hair a little bit. There, just a little bit. That should be better. Gummy worm cosplay, that's something new to me. And it's borderline a bad idea. A bad idea for sure. Crumpets, welcome. Hi, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. You're definitely fit to have this sticker for at least an hour. That's the amount of time you forgot about starting the stream. If all the brain went to the tail, then there was no brain to begin with. I'm taking a little bit of time to adapt. It's fine. It's okay. Well, I never noticed how essential the collar is. Right? It's really essential. Neck collar. Oh, that's not the pen I was using. We're gonna try to have a neck collar for sure. For sure. We're gonna have to have some sort of cape element. We're gonna try to have a necklace like neck jewelry. jewelry. And we're gonna try corset. Corset, I want a corset. And the sleeves, long with very cool sleeves. And then maybe some bad shapes. Somewhere. And that's what I'm hoping to fit in there, into the outfit. Drawing a gummy worm with fangs, then. Why? And Namo would hate you for having a cape. But I'm not a superhero. I'm just a vampire. It has to be there. Piecing together other people's art to make new art. Seems like I've heard a lot of complaining about that recently, but where? This is not piecing together. I'm not doing a collage, okay? I'm not grabbing this and doing like, okay, cutting this, then cutting this, then cutting this, and just like pasting it. This is an essential part of art. And I know that you're kind of making a joke, but I think it's very important because unfortunately that is a very common pitfall for new artists to fall on. And I want to dispel it every single time that it comes up, even if it's just a joke. Real artists, professional artists from every studio you admire have always and will always use a bazillion references. Nobody cares about drawing from memory except for people who are new to art and think that that is what they need to do in order to be a professional artist. It's a lie. It's a trap. Don't worry about it. References are the blood of art. Yes. Wait, that last sentence sounded like I'm dissing Ellie. Oops. Anyways, nice overlay. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I worked so hard on it. Damn it, I wanted to draw along because I had my own idea, but I came up with a nice pose that's gonna be useless because it would obstruct the entire front. No. Keep going. It's okay. It's okay. You can design your own version. You can design your own version. You already have elf ears and fangs, so it's perfect. Yeah, I just made my fangs a lot bigger because they need to be bigger for vampire. Cape is freaking cool. Also, corsets, very nice, very nice. Indeed, very nice. So, we're gonna make a new layer, clothes, and we're gonna get started with, okay, so one thing that I definitely know I want is like the sleeves, right? So, we're gonna have, that is an element that I will add pretty much straight away. I will add this long languid sleeves. I guess in this arm they would fall. They would fall over here, right? Like they wouldn't cling to the forearm, right? I don't think. I think they would like be bundled up and stuff because wrinkles. But I think they would probably fall like that, right? Vampire Cookie is the living representation of Halloween. Exactly. There is one thing that I dislike about Vampire Cookie's design, and it's that he has a cross on his person. And I understand that the cross is very much vampire imagery. But the reason it is so associated with vampires is because it repels them. So why would he be wearing one? That is the one thing that I don't like about the design. But otherwise, you know, he's pretty perfect. To be honest, I'm not a fan of the classic vampire attire. Not a fan of the cape with the big color cape thingy. Really? I do want to incorporate it. I do want to incorporate it because I want it to be like very classic vampire. But I understand why you wouldn't like it. I draw mainly from my imagination. And although that is okay, I don't want you to believe that you have to in order to be a like proper artist. Like there's a lot of people, a lot of new artists who really truly believe that they are cheating, quote unquote, because they use references. And it's like, it's a very pervasive idea on the art world for some goddamn reason. And the faster you realize that you don't need to hold yourself to those standards, the better, you know? You know what I mean? AIs are only tools to help to design. The difference is AI AIs don't grab it and build on it. AIs cannot create anything new. The only thing they can do is mash things together in a way that looks new, but it's all information that was already there. They cannot create new information. And most importantly, most of the times, they're doing it without the consent of the original artists. And it's not just like, oh, well, you didn't have consent to grab those pictures of Google. Yeah, but I am not copying those designs exactly. I'm grabbing elements that they themselves didn't come up with and making them my own. I'm not copying right like exactly as it is. And that's why AI will never be the same as grabbing references. Officer Hotman, Sylvie, how are you guys doing? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Did have no chance of hanging on this angle. That's what I'm thinking. You've done it. The costume is perfect. Officer, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? We barely started. It's a subversion. You think that a cross is supposed to repel vampires. Vampire cookie needs it to be summoned. Jeez, Ellie, get a grip. It's a subversion. I was a fool. I was being foolish. You're right. I was so blind. Okay, so we have the sleeves. Which I will play with the idea of making them a little bit bat-shaped, so that it matches whatever I end up doing bat-shaped in the other places. I don't know if I'm gonna like that idea, but it's a possibility. No, it would have to be. I think I kind of like it. I think I could like it. Okay, so that takes care of the sleeves. Now, a corset. I think... Ooh. There's so many different ways to have a corset, right? Like, there's so many different ways. If we have a corset that becomes a cape, that would mean that at some point over here, right, we cut it off at some point over here. We cut it off. We give it like a pronounced peak. And then how does it... How do we... Oh, but normally they have... Right. So normally what I saw... No, but I don't want that. I want... I think the reason why it wouldn't work if I wanted to be just a corset on the bottom, which I think I do want... I think I do want a corset that is only on the bottom. Because those references, they were all overcoats, right? Like, they were connected to the arms as well. Yeah, it's like one big thing that connects everything to the arm. And if I wanted to have it, but I also wanted to only be on the bottom, because I don't want a huge overcoat, because that would obfuscate the sleeves. So I definitely don't want that. However, what if I did just stop it there? I don't think it looks good. I think it just... Yeah, I don't think I like it. Those sleeves don't have folds near the elbows. They just hang. Eh? But you have a lot of fabric. How would they not have folds? How would they not have like wrinkles and stuff? If you have so much fabric that's all bundling up, you know? If I need to, I'll search for a reference. If I base drawing on something specifically. The Moth Girl I based on the Willowhawk month, for example. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. My tongue needs to be doing the thing that the tongues do in order to talk. That's what I mean. If you need to grab references, you should not have any sort of shame or guilt over it. Stay tuned for Ellie's deep analysis of Vampire Cookie. The funny thing about Vampire Cookie... The funny thing about Vampire Cookie is that they are called Vampire Cookie, and you can see them holding a glass of red liquid, right? And it's so very obvious that like that is supposed to be blood, but because the game is like PG, the game is for children and everything. Well, not for children necessarily, but it is supposed to be very much playable by children. Instead of blood, they make sure to clarify that it is not blood, it is juice. It is grape juice. And so all of us who are not kids are like, oh, so wine. So he's constantly drinking wine, and his character archetype is drunk, right? And they're like, no, this is grape juice, it's not wine. And then they also make his characterization someone who's always tired and who's always like not really feeling like doing anything. He just likes languishing around with a glass of grape juice, and who doesn't really keep awake long for some reason, you know. He's not super energetic. I wonder why. Wink, wink. Only some crosses can repel a vampire, not any cross. Yes, I know. I indeed Dan, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Ellie, have you decided on theme? Yes, vampires. Looks like a complete costume to me. This, just as it is? I don't think so. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Imagine if Michelangelo was alive today and had his art incorporated into an AI design. He would flip. He would flip his shit, I'm sure. Those sleeves don't have folds near the elbows, they just hang. I read that already. Wait, what? Girl, you need to organize your references better. Holy, that is a mess. It's fine. It's fine. Are you making a Lily Monster costume? What is a Lily Monster? Black Lagoon creature? Is that a... I don't think I know that. Classic 4Kids censorship. Indeed, indeed. So are you going the cool route or cute route with this one? I want the classic vampire route. Like very classic vampire. I'm also thinking, I never really considered what I was gonna have for like cleavage, a cleavage situation. I know that I want stuff in here, right? Like I know that I want those big chokers that are huge gemstone held on by a lot of like loose chains and stuff. I definitely know that I want something like that, right? No, not sure. Oh yeah, one longer one. That is nice. And then something here, maybe. Maybe a smaller charm hanging from this. Yeah, something like that. And then things connecting this to this. I'm not sure. I'm gonna look for more specific references for that later. But for now, what would I do for cleavage? It has to be something that like connects to the sleeves, right? So it should be something shoulder. So maybe shoulder. Comes from the shoulder and grabs Comes from the shoulder and grabs on the sides. Like a very square kind of cleavage. But that is not natural. That is not normal. If we wanted to do something off the shoulder, I think it would be like diminishing of the effect of the sleeves, maybe? Or maybe not. But it's not that very classic. It stops being that very classic Victorian sort of like silhouette. If I do something like that, I feel like. So I'm not sure what I want to do about the cleavage. And also we need to find a way for the neck thingy. For the neck thingy to be. So, the cape. This is an option. I'm not in love with it. I am not in love with this option. Something about it is just not making me happy. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I love the sleeves. That's the one part that I'm very happy with. I love the sleeves and I kind of like the choker, even though we need a better shape for it. But, you're folding the left sleeve like it was attached to the elbow, but it's not supposed to be. It's a loose sleeve, so having it feel like that, it seems like it's tied around the elbow. Oh, so what you're saying is that if it has no wrinkles and stuff, but there's a lot of fabric that needs to go somewhere. Because otherwise, where is all of this fabric on this arm? You know, it has to be somewhere. I wish I had references specifically of how this kind of like languid fabric behaves when subjected against gravity. He's a reverse of the normal anime vampire. He looks 60, but he's actually only 6 years old! No! Well, that is actually... Wait, that is actually Alucard from Castlevania. He's canonically 15 years old. But he's also canonically very much an adult. So, it's kind of what you're saying. Morrigan vibes? Who is Morrigan? Michelangelo actually got up and painted on the ceilings. And AI couldn't do that. Yeah. I know, that's what we're saying. An AI can only like grab like clips and bits and pieces and zeros and ones and paste them all over a stupid new canvas. We're gonna start a new one. We're gonna erase everything except the sleeves and the necklace thing. I kind of like that cape thing, but not... Yeah, I kind of like that cape thing, but not as a thing that would be coming from the corset. Maybe I'm gonna do the traditional cape. Because I think I like that. I think I like that. I like the idea of... I like the idea of a little cape here, right? Oh, but the cape would be attached to what? To the necklace. And then that would cover the necklace. It feels like I have to make a choice. No, I don't. No, I know that there's a way. I know that there's a way. It can be attached to the, like here. It can be attached. We can have a cape thingy that comes from... Oh, why is your hair in the front? Yeah, there is an option to have it attached to like the shoulder area. We're gonna try to make that work. We're gonna try to make that work. Sort of like shoulder area color. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, so if it was coming from here, from a sort of like shoulder area, and it was It wouldn't even be visible on the other side though, would it? Because of the hair? Because of the hair, it wouldn't really show, I think. On the other side? Because we do have hair. And by the way, I'm thinking for the hair, something like a big side braid. Or something like this. Or maybe not a braid, but a different, like, hairstyle. It's starting to get confusing, I know it's starting to get confusing. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to part with the big collar. No, I'm gonna have to part with the big collar idea. I don't think I can make it work into this design. Lily Monster was a character from a 60s TV series. No, I have no idea what that is. Christopher Lee classic or Nosferatu classic? I don't know what either of those are. I don't think it sounds familiar. I'm going for the classic vampire, Ellie, while drawing a lamia vampire. Well, I am a lamia. What else do you want? What else do you want from me? Do you want me to not be myself? How do I need to choose a costume regardless of if I'm a lamia or not? I guess some people would choose me as a costume because a lamia for them would be a costume. But what if I tried to do a human as a costume? How boring would that be? Like, can you imagine how boring something like that would be if I chose a human? That's not very Halloween-y now, is it? Let's delete all of that. It wasn't even worth it. I think I'm gonna have to part with this. Makes me sad. Makes me very sad. Because if I wanted the hair to be like, I don't know, like 3. That is another option, that we would have like hair. That is freely flowing, but I don't think so. We're gonna have the cape, we're gonna have the sleeves. We already have a lot going on with the hair, with flowing things. So maybe an updo. Maybe something that is kind of like pulled up into some sort of elaborate like hair rose. There are people who do hair art and they make these beautiful updos that end up looking like flowers and shit with just pulling the hair the right way. I don't know. Okay, we're not gonna focus on the hair. You know what? We're not gonna think about it. We're gonna try to make the color work. The monster was a ripoff of the Addams Family. The husband was a Frankenstein monster. The wife was a vampire. The son was a werewolf. That sounds good. That sounds nice. The monsters and the Addams were aired pretty much at the same time, I think. I never actually was very much into the Addams Family and stuff. I think because of the dark, spoopy aesthetic, which I never cared for. Don't forget about high colors, Ellie. I'm trying! When Vampire Ellie transforms, she turns into a bat with a snake head! Just remember, you're a vampire. You're not entirely natural. It's perfectly in keeping with the creatures if you got some slight ethereal quality. Like what? What do you mean? Oh! Wait a second. What if it was a low-hanging cape? No, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. If I wanna put it around the shoulders. If I really wanna put it around the shoulders, I kinda have to make it. This is me just being stubborn. At this point, I've realized that the cape, the high collar thing is not gonna work with my design. I have already fully realized, but I am just being stubborn about it and about not wanting to give it up. I have realized and I hate it. And I hate that I realized that it's just not compatible with what I want. So what I'm trying here is hubris, obviously, but how would it? It would tie to the corset, right? It would tie to some sort of corset, which will come over here. I really do want the corset, and I really do want it to be a low-bearing corset. Because I think that is more interesting for someone who's already wearing a corset right now. I need a different kind of corset, for sure. And this would be a different layer? It would be an overcoat? Would it? Would it work as an overcoat? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Probably not. I mean, it is a possibility, but I don't think it's very vampire. I think it gives different vibes. I think it's not giving super vampire vibes if I do it that way. I think it starts feeling less like a vampire and more like a vampire hunter, if anything. If I do it this way. Also, at this point, I feel like I should do... I feel like everything should be a little bit less opaque so that the clothes don't get super confusing. Right? The other one, I meant your left, not the drawing. Well, if I was standing in this direction, this would be the right, and this would be the left, right? Right? This is our right, and this is our left. Did you mean this one, though? Did you somehow mean that one? Seems like vampire dresses may not have been designed to be very lamia compatible. Though on the other hand, all these slithering fabrics and slithering tails. That's what I'm saying. That's why I have to make my own idea and my own concept and my own version of what I want. That being said, I did see a lot of vampire designs that were more like Lolita based, which I just don't think I want that. I do want the classic languishing in a couch in the Victorian ages kind of like vampire aesthetic. I don't want the modern Lolita one. Okay, so if I had... Would it be overkill to give the corset more bat shapes? No, I think it could work. Ooh, what if the top had bat shapes? Wait a second. No, that would, no. That would pinch the boobs. That would feel very uncomfortable. I wouldn't be happy with that. So, bottom it is. We grab this, we grab that, and then we grab this, and then we grab that. Yeah, I think that's cool. I think that's cool for the corset. Right, to have like those strong peaks. I think I like that. And now, if we have the sleeves and we have the corset, for sure that I like the sleeves and I like the corset. I don't like the cape. I do not like the cape. I don't think it can work the high collar. High collar. This is what we're trying to say is high collar. High collar. I don't think you can work a high collar into this. As disappointed as I am about that fact, I don't think I can. I just don't think I can work a high collar into this. If I had something in the neck connected to the high collar, like I've seen in others, like something like this, right? Something like that, which is connected on the back to a high collar, which maybe isn't super high, it's just like decorative. Would that work? Suddenly the cape wouldn't need to be on the front, it would be entirely on the back. It could be very thin at the top, the cape. Then it would come all the way down here. It would be connected to this. So, around there. I like the cape. Not sure I like the high collar. Not sure I personally can make a high collar work. I think I have found a very strong barrier in either my skill level or my understanding of fabrics, which is also a sort of skill, right? It's also some sort of skill level. That just won't let me keep going with the idea of a high collar. Something's just not working for me. Although it just makes me happy in concept, I'm not being able to work it. Like a slight breeze blowing your clothes at all times, even when there's no wind, or clothes that seem to cling to you rather than hang off of you. Clothes are hard to understand. Astroman, welcome, hi! Dolphin Squared! Paulrita, welcome, hi! And Orlando, how are you guys doing? I hope you're having a good day! Morrigan is a Vampire Succubus thing from Darkstalkers. Oh, the one with blue hair? The one with blue hair, right? Did I miss something? Or is there a specific reason why there's a dumb tag on Elyssia? She forgot the stream started an hour earlier since the beginning of October, and I started the stream 13 minutes late. Whoopsie! That is something I noticed when drawing kimonos. They have a very loose fit, and they make no folds when the arms are extended. But I didn't make any folds in the sleeve that is extended. The cape in those costumes are attached to the collar, not the corset, and so is the cape. What? This one is attached to the fabric of the arms, I think. This one is attached to... I have no freaking clue. This one is hard to look at. Maybe she doesn't even have a cape. Wait a second, that is her skirt. This is not a cape. That is an overcoat. The only capes I have is this, and it's not a cape. Oh no. Oh, ho 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 ho, bad thing for me. That's not a cape either. It's not a cape. There's a little capelet. That's a dress. That's just an entire overcoat. She has a cape. She has a cape. She has a cape. It is attached to the shoulders. Do I have something in my shoulders? I don't think I'm gonna have something on shoulders. Yeah, it's attached to the shoulders. Do I try for a shoulder cape? Should I try for a shoulder cape? Wait, let me... No, because the sleeves. It would deter the sleeves. Vampires have a ridiculous amount of powers and weaknesses. People were really trying to come up with all kind of stuff for them. I mean, most of the stuff that we know about vampires nowadays is honestly due to Dracula. It really codified a lot of things about vampires. Okay, I'm going to do away with the high collar. We tried, we failed. It's too bad, so sad. But this might be able to stay. This thing right here, I might keep that. It is freaking cool. And the jewelry could be on top of it. Right? Like, on top of these, we could still have... I think it might work. I think I might like it. A second charm here at the bottom. Not sure what the charm will be, but it... Oh, a drop! A drop, of course! I think that could work. I think that could work. And then the cape would come from here. And that is fine. In this side, it has to be a little bit more like coming out straight instead of coming from here. Which means that this sleeve will cover it for most of the way. We're gonna go for it with this little shape here. We're gonna trust our gut. It can always be fixed later, so might as well see if I am convinced. We might have way too many little bat shapes now. Now it might be way too many. But I like the cape and the sleeves more than the corset, so I'm going to straighten up the corset one. I'm going to straighten this out. Make it more one consistent shape. And then we still have to figure out the... Oh, yeah, this is good. This is good. And the cape, we do have a cape. So that's all the requirements that I wanted. This has to be enough for it to feel like a vampire. We have to be... This has to feel like a vampire already, right? Is this vampire enough? As it is, with these elements, are those enough elements for it to feel like a vampire? Be honest with me. Be honest. Is it missing something in order to feel like a vampire? On the other hand, werewolves, which by the way believed to originate around my parts of the world, not only are fairly boring power-wise, if you know you are one, almost harmless. I mean, if you know you are one, you can make yourself harmless. But with vampires, there is no making yourself harmless. By cape, I mean the neck thing, whose name I don't know. I'm assuming you meant the high color. Michelangelo was not a very good painter. According to himself, he was mainly a sculptor. They told him, here, paint my ceiling. But I'm a sculptor. I don't care, do it! Funny, isn't it? And maybe that's why it took him like 4 years? How much? How long was it? That 16 years? I don't know. Anyways, wow, am I slow with chat? Let me catch up quickly. Let me do a quick speed run catch up session. Posted an image of Lily Monster on Discord. That's what they want you to believe. Dummy sticker for real Halloween design for Ellie. No, I'm not gonna have dumb sticker as my design. Christopher Lee, distinguished older gentleman. Nosferatu, bald, disfigured, bad-faced monster. But none of that tells me of an aesthetic for vampire clothes, officer. None of that means anything as far as clothes go. Why do you want to eventually turn into a human form? For every other month? Spooky month may not be interested if I turn myself into a human, but spooky month is the most boring month of the year. There, I said it. Halloween haters, come at... No. Halloween lovers, come at me. I have reasons. Little... I adore this costume. God Emperor of Lamias. Nether, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I don't understand what you meant. Do you want me to not be myself? Says the VTuber who made her character a shapeshifter. I would still be myself. You could have a costume of being a human who's being kidnapped by a lamia. Oh my god! Like those, I've seen those. The costumes that have like little legs, like plushy legs hanging from parts of... I think I know what you mean. God damn, Vampire Ellie, Road Roller Dad, welcome, hi, hello. Silver of No, welcome, hi, hello. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a good day. You can use different colors if it's getting confusing. Good point. That is a good idea. I'm gonna change the color. Fear is the mind killer. Damn, extra bullying hours up in this chat today. Do we? I'm so far away, so far behind that I kind of like, wow, got lost. Half your body's human, so you're half boring. For spooky month, I don't think being half human makes you less spooky. In fact, if someone was only half human and half nothing, I think that would make them pretty scary for spooky month. Did you just call humans boring? Oh, lady, there are many famous humans you could cosplay, like I don't know, Suicide? But that's not spooky. I mean, you can have a spooky version of Suicide with an axe and blood and stuff. Red Rodine! Welcome, hi, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day! Decided on what costume you'd like? Yes, vampire. You can probably guess I enjoy Addams Family a lot. I just have no memories of it. Honestly, I have no memories of it. Snake vampire, Paurito, indeed. Animals were ostensibly normal humans with macabre aesthetics to them. Monsters were actually monsters, and I would certainly recommend the Addams Family, the old TV shows or the movies. Nothing scary to them at all, just goofy dark. Yeah, but just something about the whole spooky thing and dark things. They just don't really catch my attention, you know? It's like I'm not really interested. If you want a cape around the shoulders, you need to change the necklace and make a full neck accessory to match the cape, to attach the cape. I know, I don't think I want that. I don't think I want anything on the shoulders because I don't know what I want to do with the cleavage yet. Humanoid Corn 447. Hi, hello, welcome. I don't know if you're still here, but welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay since this is the first time I see you. Important question, do you like pineapple pizza, yes or no? I know that at some point I tried it and I didn't like it enough to eat it again. But I'm not like one of those people who will hate it and be like, that's the worst thing ever. But like, I don't remember. I don't remember if it was too bad. Far more interesting question is, do you like corn on your pizza? No, I don't like corn at all. I dislike corn. That is an easy answer. Sammy, welcome and hello, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Pizza, corn, I don't like corn. No, I don't think vampire hunters have that much aesthetic to them. But if there is one, it surely involves hats with two large brims. My left then. Oh my god, I'm so behind! My left. Your left. So you're talking about this one? So you're talking about that one? We have milanesa napolitana and french fries on pizza. Yeah, no, I don't agree with those either. I don't agree with those. Tiara says, welcome and hello. Hope you're having a good day. Okay. Speedrun! Go Lolita or any type of Lolita outfits on a lamia would certainly be interesting. Getting into one would probably be a pain. I wonder if you'd need something to wear for the tail or for it to not look too short. I don't think we're gonna do a tail accessory this time. I honestly think the cape looks really good. Thank you! Sounds like a quitter talk. Be the color you want to have. No, I can't make it work, so I'm gonna drop it. What if you put the collar along the shoulder line instead of the neck? Oh! Wait! That could work! Let me just... Let me just see how I feel about that. She just has to morph into it since she's a shapeshifter. Fun fact, Lisa's naked right now and she changed her skin to resemble clothes. No, that's not true. My clothes are authentic leather. You can do it, Elyssia. Do your best. Thank you, TR. Even if she has the lower part of her body and entire half completely exposed. Yeah, but it's just muscle, just like legs. I've always wondered what a white cape with red inner lining would look like, but I don't know that you like or think that it would fit your style. I was gonna go for blacks and reds because, you know, vampire or like very dark blues and that type of colors. Morgan is the one with green hair. The blue haired one is from the same game though. Oh, okay, I was thinking about the blue one. She even has the Taoist paper in her face now. Cienko Ellie. I don't know who Cienko is. Okay, when you notice that 99% of your reference material is not reference material for capes, no capes were seen in my references. Dracula established a lot of the powers, but I'm not really sure about the origin of most weaknesses, like having to be invited in, not being able to cross flowing water. I think that is all from, like, folklore. Well, Rancor, a lot of vampire characters nowadays stray away from the normal vampire features and weaknesses. Yeah, a lot of them just make their own thing, just do their own thing. And I guess it's that the invite thing represents giving into temptations, and the flowing water would probably be about baptism and blessed rivers. In Dracula, they specifically mentioned that it comes from folklore. So there is some piece of media where a character asks a vampire, is it true about the wooden stake thing? And the vampire replies, do you know anyone that can survive that? I know that joke. I kind of agree with that joke, but I also don't agree with that joke. Because the whole joke is like, yeah, of course a human couldn't survive it. But the thing is, vampires can survive a lot of things that humans can't. So the steak is a special case in that sense. Looks like a dragon. Oh no! Hotel Transylvania, is it true with the garlic? Yes, I have a terrible allergy. What about the wooden steak? Do you know anyone who can survive it? Yeah, but the point is that vampires can survive a lot of things that humans cannot. So the stakes are an exception. You could always give her bat wings. You said you wanted to be a winged snake once, but I don't like... Okay, so the thing about vampires with bat wings is that I don't like the idea of vampires having bat wings, but human bodies. I think if you're gonna be a vampire with bat wings, it's because you turn yourself into a bat. If you have bat wings out, you're not a human. You know? Because otherwise it's just a succubus. Otherwise it could be very easy to confuse with a succubus or with a demon or with a tiefling or anything like that. Ellie the dragon does sound cool, to be honest. I guess so, but this is Dracula year. Ellie, you were a vampire eating my sadness. Aww. Aww. Yeah, I like that idea. Don't most vampires end up looking like medieval kind of clothing? Kind of, but unfortunately I won't be able to do the whole like long languid to the floor dress gown, which is one of the biggest parts of that aesthetic. You should become the demiurge so we can blame you for anything. What is the demiurge? I'd say you certainly have a vampire or at least a lich feeling at this point. Good, okay, nice, that's what I'm going for. Vampire, lich not so much, but vampire, yes. Okay, Alfarius, welcome, hello, how are you doing? German Gothic style clothes are mostly what can fit. Maybe Victorian British stuff work too. I think so, I guess we're making you play Soma next. Why? No! Do you know that my birthday has always been near Halloween, but I did not do anything Halloween for all my life? Well, I guess your birthday eclipsed it, huh? I guess your birthday eclipsed Halloween. Also, happy birthdays? Not yet, I assume? Not yet? Speedwolf, welcome, hello! I hope you're having a good day. Also, it's the first time I see you here, so welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. So you say it's spooky when you know her channel long enough, but not all the time. Some earrings or piercings would hit the spot for me, or bat wings above the ears, or a small top hat. A small top hat? I'm not sure about that. But yeah, we're definitely gonna add earrings. I just heard suicide and the only idea I thought was psychopath, which is suicide with an axe. Exactly, that can be scary. Not like in core, shaking my head. Yeah, sorry. Zienko is a Chinese vampire from Darkstalkers. Ah, okay. I still cannot recognize all those characters. I think that kind of is true for Neo from Ruby. I don't think the writers even thought about it in the first place, but it seems that most of the time she projects her clothes with illusions. Oh, is that canon? As someone else pointed out, Batwings will be a cool addition. Could be on the back or on the head. I don't dig that though. Some people would say Suicide is not human, but chaotic and maybe evil goddess. I see that. I mean, I very much doubt a regular human would survive and wouldn't stick to the heart. Yeah, I know, but a regular human wouldn't survive a bullet and a vampire would. So, you know, that's kind of like silly. Succubus also have a thin tail. Yes, they do. But as a lamia, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference because I wouldn't have two tails. I already have a tail. I wouldn't, but if I was looking like a succubus or as a vampire with wings, it would be almost indistinguishable, you know? Random guy, welcome, hi, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I swear to God, Elyssia is getting me more and more into lamias. Hell yeah. I wonder if Philly will read up to this point, but a Nasuna-like cape works fine too. If you have so much trouble with the idea. Nasuna from Call of the Night. Let me... Oh, hiyo! Joshua Neely Duke, welcome, hi! How are you doing? Guys, I hope you're having a good day! Let me check. Nazuna Call of the Night. I know who she is, but I can recall her hair, not really her cape. Let me check what her cape looks like. That's not a cape. That's like a jacket. Unless I'm finding all of the wrong references. But that's less of a cape and more of a... Oh, wait, this is a cape. I don't know if I like it. I think it's not that I don't like it. I don't like it for this design. Because it looks very much like a mage cape in isolation. It looks more like a... Oh, wait. Okay, let me try this. Going from this reference what she does, what she has, is this sort of like... We're gonna turn everything, I don't know, purple. Or this... There we go. A more soothing blue color. What Nasuna has is she has this, like... cape that comes from here. Right? So it comes from here. But then where would it attach? We would need something like... We would need something like this, right? Like some sort of chain attaching the shoulders. And then what it does have is that this I think it would make the whole thing a little bit too crowded. I think it would make the whole thing a little too crowded. Let me check. I'm not sure. It's beautiful. Thank you, Joshua. Nobody can stop you from having two tails. Bring out all the tails. I don't think I want to have two tails. I don't think I want that. I don't think I want this cape either. I think I'm willing to sacrifice the eye collar if it's gonna compromise the rest of the design, because I am happy with the rest. The last attempt that we had was like, okay, so what if we had something that comes from the shoulders? Right? So like something that is attached to the shoulders. And I think that is a real thing. I think there are some... it's just that normally I think they were less a cape and more like ruffled accessories. But this is an option. And it's not too bad. It's honestly not too bad compared to everything that we've had. Compared to the other attempts, I think that's kind of decent. For some reason, when I think of vampires, I just think of Dio Brando from JoJo. I mean, because he is a vampire, right? I haven't seen the whole show, but I'm pretty sure he's a vampire, I think. Gotta go to stay productive. Thank you for the stream, Elyssia, and good luck. Thank you, Silver of Nope. I hope that you have a lot of productivity today. I only know two other named lamias. Mia from Monster Musume and Alice from Monster Girl Quest. Ellie is easily my favorite. Oh, I'm so happy. I am so glad. Every time that somebody says like, oh yeah, you're a lamia like Mia, but I like you more, it's like, oh, nice. I'm not being compared to Mia as like the only other lamia just who will never reach. I'm not having that unfortunate bar to never cross and never jump higher than. Okay, so there's something I like about this and something I don't. And I'm not entirely sure what it is. It's probably just that I'm not understanding the construction of something like this, where we could have what we have right now, right? And something like... where we could have this attaching to something. I like that shape. I like the idea of having that big collar that doesn't really make the situation all cramped. And I like the fact that it's at shoulder length, at shoulder height. But I just don't know how it would attach to the costume. I'm not sure how it would attach to the costume at all. Let's focus on cleavage for a second. Let's focus on cleavage for a second. Because I could have the solution right there and not notice. If I wanted a like square kind of cleavage, which I really like. I really like square kind of cleavages for something more like Victorian and stuff. I really think those are cute. It needs a little bit of refining, but I think that's something that's very much from the time. Right? And then maybe this could attach to that. No, it couldn't. Could it? Is this an option? Is this an option that would satisfy me? Is this a thing that would kind of work? So if it attaches in the front to this, where does it attach on the back? It doesn't, because it's just like lining the back. It's just like... What if it was coming from here, from this thing in the neck? What if it was all one piece? This attached to the this attached to the cleavage and attached to the cape. I think that would make sense. I think that probably would work. Right? Yeah, I think that would work. Makes sense. It's more like a flying cape, to be honest. Doing so damn badly, Gumsis, but it's okay. I don't care anymore about the problems. All I have been doing is trying to solve them. What's the theme? Vampire, demon, succubus? Oh no! If you can't tell, that means I'm not hitting it right! If you cannot tell, that means that I'm not being obvious about it! No! Also, I'm so sorry to hear that you're not doing well. I'm sorry to hear that you're having issues. I hope that they resolve it, that they resolve themselves. The color change makes you see things from a much more clearer perspective. Yeah, sorry, I should have thought about that before. I think I have a headache. That is not something that happens often to me. I will try to get some sleep. Goodbye, Rancor. I hope that your headache goes away. I hope you have a good, restful sleep. A little less high would be better, maybe. Looks better now, yeah. I think I'm liking the idea. I think I'm liking the idea. And now I just have to solve the rest of the cleavage. And that should be fine. That should be fine. Is this really a color at this point? What matters is having this high thing. So yeah, I don't care if it's technically not a color. Flustered Ellie can get one of the most things you can see during stream. Flustered Ellie can be one of the most things you can see during the stream. You think I'm flustered? You think this is me being flustered? Also, what am I gonna do about the freaking skirt? I guess something. I mean, okay, so what am I gonna do about the skirt? I guess something that's really flush to the flow of the tail. And how long is it gonna be? Longer than the cape? Shorter than the cape, right? Should be shorter than the cape. Should be something that falls pretty straight. Because we are going for, even if we can't have that high gown, we are going for something that will give that, like, languid impression. It should definitely be shorter than that. Not sure about that. Do I want it to have like more, like a fluttery fabric? I don't think so. I don't think I want it to be. Oh, but I do want it to look. Definitely not anything like this. Something like this just makes it too unthreatening. It makes it too cute. I need it to be something. It needed to be something more like this. More like, you know, dead. Something more like this. Something more like this. More dead and lifeless. Oh, maybe 2 slits. Maybe something like this. Maybe something that comes over here. And wait. I'm approaching it wrong. Maybe something that we have the front right here and the front right here. And if about here we had some slits. Something like this. Something like this. And I make it pointier because I don't like that as a flat, like, rectangle thing. I am not gonna add vampire peaks to it. I am not, because we already have that on the cape and on the sleeves, and it would be way too much. All of it would be way too much. However, I need to find some way to make the shape interesting. I need to find some shape that I like. I'm struggling with that too. Not being able to do a full, like, floor to the floor gown is really screwing me over. I want a gown that goes all the way to the floor. I want it desperately. The long collar should go even lower on the arms, kind of like a half coat. I think I can kind of imagine that, but not well enough to draw it. I'm getting Disney villains vibe. No. That's what I was gonna ask. What was the top gonna be? Corset looks great, by the way. Thank you. I love the corset. I'm still not sure about the cleavage. Focusing on cleavage. Yes, we are focusing on trying to figure out the cleavage. Well, what are you gonna cover your lady bits with? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. If you think this doesn't look functional or something similar, think that most clothes have non-functional stuff. They're there, they exist just because they look good, like jewelry. Yeah, but it's functional in the sense that you can actually build it. Even if it's not functional, if it like looks nice but it makes sense, doesn't need to make sense 100% IMO. If it doesn't make sense, it's harder for me to conceptualize to draw though. Can I post in Discord my solution with a long neck? Yes, please! Please do! I would highly appreciate that. I would appreciate the references that you're talking about. Because that would be a reference, and I would appreciate it. Hello Elyssia, what's crooking? Welcome back, Crooked Gamer. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I've also seen people do like a semi-transparent black stocking thing for cleavage. We could very easily do that. Make it even shorter. I like where it is now though. How about a padded hip waist skirt like those big Victorian dresses? With a corset? I guess it would work because they did wear corsets. Let me... Victorian skirt. Ellie is cute because she makes accidents. What accidents? What did I do now? What did I do now? Wait, why? Victorian skirt bustle. Bustle? Is that what I'm looking for? Oh! Not sure I would like it, but let's try. Not sure I would like it, because it also gives me less threatening vibes. But we could try. Ooh, let me try something like this, actually. It's not exactly a bustle. And I don't think it's gonna work. But what if it was something... So a bustle would be like... We would have some... It would get lost, though. Because it's on the back. It's more like on the back than anything, and then we would have this thing with all of the wrinkles of the fabric bundling up together, and then we would have the bustle here, right? Which I'm not sure exactly how to draw because I don't have the references right here, right on hand. But what I was thinking, what I just saw is something like this. Where it falls. Oh, I don't think that would translate to this kind of design because then I would have to make it even longer. I will have to make it even longer, and I don't think that's gonna work. Man, I had gotten so many references, I thought I was gonna have enough. I really thought I was gonna have enough with those references, but turns out I didn't, huh? Turns out I was not ready with just these references. I needed a lot more. So obviously this would come here, but we're not gonna draw those. I guess as long as we draw this and that, when we remove the body lines, let me make a copy of these. Let me huh? Oh, because that is in a different layer. That is in the boobs layer. The boobs have their own layer, because unfortunately can get very difficult. Can get very, very difficult to handle them. Oh, and then this is not gonna work without giving these some sort of flow, because we are intending it to be a very flowy fabric, so it has to be affected by gravity. I've also seen people do like a semi-transparent makes it too cute. And what's the issue in that? Yo, this skirt looks nice. The bustle one? The bustle probably not, right? The lower part of the sleeve would hang a little more free and have a little gap directly below the elbow. I don't think I understand that! The lower part of the sleeve would hang a little more free and have a little gap directly below the elbow. I don't think I understand. I don't think I understand. I am confused. I am confusion. I am confusion. I love drawing skirts, huh? Every time she does that with creative characters. I like trying a lot of different ideas, basically. I still can't believe you typed paste. I'm sorry. Less threatening. I don't know, man. I'd feel pretty threatened. You would. I just realized I've watched Ellie's drawing streams much more than anyone's, even Ina's. I wonder why. Because I struggle a lot, and maybe that's easy to look at. I thought we discussed bustle dresses before. Probably. That's why I immediately knew to type bustle. I have a solution. Wear pants. No. I can't. How? My God, there's so many layers already. I know. A giant vampiric sock. What is a giant vampiric sock? I want you to explain that, actually. Go ahead and explain. Oh, wait. No, I don't think I understand what you mean. Do you mean like this should be straighter instead of having this here? Is that what you mean? Oh no, you mean that this should be slack. You mean that this should be... More open. Is that what you meant? Is that, am I understanding? Or am I never understanding anything in my life ever? Because I'm too dumb? Am I understanding what you mean? Or am I not understanding and never will? Not drawing on the wrong layer, panic. No, I haven't been drawing on the wrong layer, thankfully. Thankfully that hasn't been happening. Okay, so let me bring up a bustle kind of skirt to see if we can figure out how to draw it in this situation. No, how about this one though? How about something like this? It's still kind of like non-threatening, but it is very Victorian. And then something here. And then a couple of layers of what? Of the opposite? Of bustle? Of wrinkly thing? I don't think I want that though. We have too much going on. So I need something that's gonna be a bit more simple. That's one of my problems. I want something that's gonna be a bit more simple. I don't want to have to resort to like the easy way out, which would be like a tight leather skirt. Something like this would be an easy solution. But I don't want to resort to that. I don't want to resort to that until it's like absolutely necessary. Because like it is an option. I just don't want to take it. It's just not an option that I want to take. You know, we could have a little bit of a tightness around here. And that would be a solution. It's just post in that version. Sorry if it was too messy. Oh! No, that is interesting. That is definitely interesting. That is very... I don't know if it's because I've been playing it or what, but is that kind of like Skullgirls? Skullgirls like? Or am I just thinking of anything now because I'm just like have it on my mind? That is cool. I know your taste. Yeah. Yeah, you do. I'm basic. I'm sorry for being so basic. I'm sorry, I can't control it. That's an option. I don't like it. Doesn't spark joy. It doesn't make me happy. Then another option could be okay, so another option could be what you just did. Can I show it on the stream? Would you be okay with that, Nether? She can't stop herself from the pencil office skirt. It's just the easy way out. It's the easy way out. I think the fabric over the chest now makes you lose too much shape. I mean, I think it's fine. I do need to figure out a way to make it look like real fabric though, because right now it's not really looking like real fabric. Lily Monster's costume designer already fixed your sleep problem if you just look at the Discord. But that's not... But that's not a position... That's not a position that fixes my problem with the fabric. Because those are all outstretched. Those are all very outstretched. It's not really... Oh, wait a second. This is something I could try. This is something I could try. Not something I could try. Something that's definitely missing. There is a collar. Okay, so if this is fabric, if this is fabric, and that is fabric, that division is actually extremely important. Because if I don't show it, you kind of like, that's what I'm missing to make it look and feel like fabric. Silly me. I kind of forgot the importance of seam lines. I kind of forgot that they are extremely important. Without the seam lines, it doesn't look like it's fabric, obviously. And then we would have a seam line here. And then the Lily Monster, what it has is that it has a different fabric for this area versus the sleeves. And then I guess I could try giving this corset the pointy end at the top as well. Maybe I don't like it. We'll see how I feel about it the next time I open the file. Because right now we are nearing the 2 hours and I am nearing my capabilities. So yesterday I started doing this sketch and I was like, okay, I got the base composition down and it was messy. It was so messy. I was like, well, whatever. I'm gonna fix the rest. I'm gonna fix the rest at some other point. And then I woke up today and the freaking arms were disgusting. The arms that I had before I fixed them, guys, it was so bad. It was absolutely horrible. No, I still prefer what I had right there. It was absolutely horrible. It was disgusting. So... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. We'll see how I do about that. We'll see how I do about that. But... Is that too much? Is that too many peaks? Makes it crowded, doesn't it? Yeah, it makes it crowded. It makes it crowded. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. But yeah, I spent a lot of mental energy today just fixing the arms and the hands and everything. Maybe don't wear anything below. Maybe just add accessories hanging from the corset. No! I need to cover my bits! What are you talking about? Show it and use it. Okay, I'm gonna show it then. I'm gonna show it then. Cause it's pretty freaking cool. Ah! It's pretty freaking cool. And I should try this for the skirt as well. I should definitely try this for the skirt. Like, something that comes in 2 different layers. Something that has a layer on top. I am gonna give it a peak. A little triangle shape over here. And that has, by virtue of having different layers, it also has like inherent slits of the fabric. They're not slits of the fabric, but they're slits of empty space. But yeah, this is Nether's idea. I really like it. I really like it. You could use fabric ribbons to extend parts of the dress. Like having ribbons that wrap up. That rub up and around. Like this. And have a whole skirt made out of wrapping ribbons. I think I like that idea. Wait a second, that's probably not what you were talking about, but I'm gonna consider it. I'm gonna consider it to have like... to have a bunch of ribbons. Ooh, that's an idea. That's definitely an idea that I'm gonna try later on. Or now, I'm gonna show you what I mean. I'm gonna show you what I mean. And then, what time is it? Yeah, I'm gonna show you that the idea that you sparked. I'm gonna show you the idea that you sparked. Which is probably not what you intended. But it is something that I... Well, I would have to figure out where the strings are actually coming from and stuff and do it better. I definitely would have to. But... if I were to define it better and do it properly, this is also something that I could do. Where I delete, make this one. Where I delete this. And this. No. This. Okay, so I delete this, then that, then this, then this, then this, right? No, this, and this, and this. Well, you know, I'm getting confused, but you get the idea. You get the idea. That is an option. I'm not sure it fits with the Victorian thing that I'm going for, but you inspire me to try it. If the sleeve is cut off at the elbow, they'll both fall off of the elbows, so you don't have to worry about the bunch up. That's an idea. That is an idea. How would it look like if I move this to the elbow? I think I'll keep the bunch up. I think it's fine. Post an example of the ribbons to extend the fabric. Thank you! Example of the ribbons. I don't think I understand what you mean extend the fabric then. But I'm at this point, my neurons are kind of clocking. Like, my neurons are kind of like enough, girl. You've been working on the overlays. You've been working on this, on making sure that this was all like properly fixed before you started designing the clothes. Like, we're tired. Like, my neurons are just going over the top lately. Nothing spookier than lamia bits. Could also just not add lower bits, but then I would be naked. I would be naked. Not what I was talking about, but it's still a good idea. I just don't overdo it. It will look like a mummy. Egyptian mummy princess Ellie. Yeah, that's why it's not really matching with the whole vampire Victorian kind of look. That's why it wouldn't really be matching. However, this is not looking too bad, this kind of skirt. This kind of skirt is not looking too bad. I'm kind of liking it. My idea turned out cute, but a bit boring. I want to see it anyways. Like a woman's skirt. Interesting. Yeah, if I can manage to figure it out, but I don't know that I will. I don't know that I will try. Also, before we go, one last thing that I'm seeing right here. I'm seeing a reference right here to see if this could work or not. Probably not, based on the experiences of today. Something with a bit of an A line. With a bit of game, a little bit of a flow. But with like... with lace. Do I want to draw lace though? Do I feel like drawing lace? Because doing a couple of layers of lace could add a lot of interest to a boring skirt. Also, I need this to be shorter. And would lace be too unthreatening? That's another question. But I don't know, the lace could make it more Victorian. Victorians loved themselves some lace. We'll need some sewing lines over here to give the skirt some interest. Some kind of detailing. The references I'm looking at also have buttons and stuff like that, but I don't really want the buttons. I don't really care about something like buttons. But this would generate some sort of like... by virtue of having a little bit of bundled fabric here. That could be an option. That would be an option. You don't extend the fabric per se, you just make the illusion that it's more cloth. Oh! Trying to dissuade us with the best part? I saw a watermark. What do you mean a watermark? Where? Oh, the nether. This is Nether's. This is Nether's drawing. Is that what you meant? No? Probably not? For some reason the vampire outfit looks like you have fins. Like you're a sea snake princess. Where? That's probably because of all the lines that are not properly cleaned. When I have a look at the design, when I have the last lines, like the proper lines, we're gonna have less intersection of like messy things here and here, for example. Now it looks like housemaid outfit with vampire bits. You think this looks housemaidy? Oh no! I love the layered lace look. It's a vampire housemaid. No! The VTube Studio watermark? Weird. Shouldn't show up. For some reason, sometimes it does. But it's weird. Because it really has no reason to be there. So we're not liking this. If it looks like a freaking maid, we're not liking it. We're going back to this one. We're going back to this one. We could try and add lace to this one. But I don't think it fits the look. Oh, wait, we could add one layer of lace in the bottom. Like, this could be all lace. That could be cute. But we would need to add lace somewhere else to make it make sense. If lace is only present there, it does look like a vampire maid outfit. Well, that one is getting deleted. Goodbye. I'm not going. What's wrong with maids? Do you have a problem with them? I would tell them. But I'm not trying to be a maid. I'm trying to be a vampire. A threatening vampire. Oh, you know what? What if I add some chains? Some chains to this part. To go with the top. To go with the top one. I think that's kind of cool. Decorative chain, yes! Vampires and chains, what? Yeah, because of the jewelry, the like jewelry up top, and we kind of like match it in the bottom. Chain set for ghosts, but this isn't like a super like it's like this. Like this kind of jewelry. It's not like a restrained kind of chain. It's just like completely just for decoration purposes. Like I like them. I like the little, because having silver does add a very nice look. I have one last thing to try, and then I really have to go. One more thing to try. What if... this entire cape thing came up across the boobage, right? With some fabric there, but then this no, it would still make it also crowded, because I was thinking if we could add lace here, up top, but it makes it all way too crowded. Like we're trying to do way too much in there. Then I could have one of those corsets that have see-through, and here we could have, this is what I was thinking, but it's not gonna work, and in here we could have lace, like lace that continues on under the skirt, but I don't like it. It's getting away from me. It's getting too far away from me. I need to stop. I need to stop and return to it when my neurons are working, because clearly I'm losing control. I'm losing control of my impulses. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm not sure what's going on. It's not that I didn't like the lace. It's just that I want to try making the lace layers like bit frilly. Or having the lace be all of the same height, so it gets hidden when we reach this. No, it's getting worse and worse. It's getting worse. If we add the lace, it's gonna be like I did it first. There. Maybe. I don't know if I like the lace at all. I don't know if I like the lace at all anymore. Do I? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm convinced. Layers of lace? Like that? I'm not sure. It has more of a Persian take to it when you think about it. A Victorian-style vampire could be a maid, in my opinion, secretly hiding her vampireness. Bruh, you could not hide your... If you're working for someone, you're not gonna be able to hide it. They're gonna ask you to do whatever in the middle of the day. You're gonna have to go into the sun. You're gonna burn up. Like, that's not... If you have someone on top of you that you have to, like, accomplish their orders, you're done for. You are not gonna be able to hide it. Silver is my favorite precious metal. It looks very nice. It looks nicer than gold in most cases, in my opinion. If you go to the thing that inspired vampires in the first place, yes, chains are accurate. Also, if she had a sword and armor, it would be accurate. Very long nails, also accurate. No, long nails we do. We definitely have, the nails, the claws are gonna be there. Ellie was Jackie Chan's grandfather in a past life. I don't think the times match for that. I don't think the times could work it. Boobage, nice word. I mean, yeah. Across the boob plane, the boobs softly. 8008. I'm gonna just read it as boobs. So like a petticoat extending up into the higher collar. I did not like that. I did not like that. Let go of control, go wild. No! What do you mean too far away? Looks good. I like that. I didn't. You should just add ruffles to absolutely everything. So that I have pain when I'm drawing it, right? So that I absolutely writhe in pain every time that I'm trying to finish something. This made me recall when they tried to design a girl for a manga in the Welcome to NHK. If I find it, maybe I'll post the fragments. Sure! It might look better than when things are in color. Oh, I'm sure things are gonna look better when they're in color. I'm sure it's gonna look a lot better. But you need to like the concept. If you don't like the concept, you're screwed. Cause color, you can fix a lot of things with making it interesting with color. But if you don't like the concept, you're just not gonna like it with proper shading and shit. It's not gonna help you if you don't like the concept itself, you know? Ruffles everywhere. No! Ruffles would be pain. I don't want that. Okay, so I'm gonna stop it here. My brain really cannot keep figuring this out. However, this is promising. This is promising. If I keep this color, which I'm very inclined to do, I am gonna try a version without color later, or rather now it's as easy as just doing it's as easy as just doing this, which it kind of looks good, but it like loses a lot of the vampire, and I kind of really wanted to read as a vampire. So I'm gonna keep it on. And I think that will allow me to think about the hair. I think now that we have that, I'm gonna be able to think about what do I want for the hair. And I do think I might end up doing something. I do think I might end up doing something like this. Like hair. Coming into a side ponytail or something like that. I do have to see because it would mess with this, which I'm not entirely sure I want to mess with. So maybe not. But that is an idea that for some reason has made its way into my brain, and now it won't leave me the frick alone. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I am not sure what I want to do with the hair. I'm gonna think about it next time. My neurons are done. My brain cells are done. I can't. But hey, I'm glad you like the overlays. That makes me very happy because I worked very hard on them. Let's go to the wrap-up. Okay, let's go to the wrap-up. I've seen enough of you. I've seen enough of you. I've seen enough of you. I'm tired. I'm tired. Go away. I don't want to see you until tomorrow at the very least. Bye. Sheesh. She's driving me insane. She's truly driving me insane, you guys. Oh, right. Wait, new overlay. I have to, like, switch to this side now. Anyways. I'm so tired. Not physically, just mentally. I am spent. I am very much spent. This has been an exercise. This has been a lot of exercise for my brain cells. Here's cookies for everyone. Thank you, Burrito. I needed them. I legitimately need some cookies. I need to go have some tea, relax, not look at my drawing software for hours. You can have a fancy hat like Lady D. I could. I still don't know what I want to do with the hair though, which is the biggest problem. But if I do an updo, if I do a simple updo, like a simple, not like a flower, a rose hair updo, but like something that's flatter, I could add a hat for head interest. Classic vampire with side ponytails, I see. I mean, it's gonna be more classic if I do an updo. And this is why starting streams an hour earlier is a good idea. Yeah, indeed. I'm glad that I made the change. It's just that I have to get used to it. Posted mummy version? Oh, holy shit, you worked really quickly, Nether. What the hell? That was very quick. How do you do that? How do you do that? Take a will to save break, Ellie. Thank you. Thank you. I want to go have a tea. The chat is dope. Thank you. I'm so glad you like it. I think I'm getting very slowly. I'm inching my word towards my way towards competent graphic design. I am inching my way towards it. I would watch Vampire Lamia Made Ellie if it was an anime. What would it be about? Probably just like a slice of life, right? Chat is a little dead right now. I get the pun. It's a good pun. I'm not gonna get mad at it because it's a really good pun. It's a really good pun. Cells plural. Well, aren't we moving up in the world? I always said that I had 2 brain cells. I have 2. Just the 2 of them. I'm tired both physically and mentally. I got up very early, so we're kind of in the same page. Well, you deserve a good rest. Except it's very early. Go have merienda. Don't. Well, I guess you could have a half an hour nap, but don't have more than that. Short hair on the back, long on the front, and braided towards the back to make a funeral pump. A funeral pump? What the hell is that term? Funeral pump. Am I gonna be scarred forever from whatever I see online? Okay, yeah, I'm not. Funeral pump hairstyle. Is that a hairstyle? No, I don't think it is. Cool, it's not bringing me anything. Definitely not getting anything. Unless it's a hat. Funeral pump hat. No, I'm not getting anything either. I'm not getting anything from that either. Good night, Elyssia. Good night, TR. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe for next time, Cobra Vampire Elyssia. Next time, I'm probably gonna be finishing this one, or I mean, I'm gonna work on it at some point before next week, so that I can really finalize what I want about the design. And then I get to do the lines and the colors on screen, possibly, maybe. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. I'll make no promises. I will make no promises because we know how it goes. I'm a slow artist. I'm very slow as an artist. Short hair on the back, long on the front. Well, for starters, we're not gonna have short hair. Ever. Oh, I guess I do have a skin with short hair, but that's not my natural state. They're clinging to each other for dear life. Yeah, that's my tuned brain cells. That is my two brain cells. That they're clinging on. They're just hanging on to my skull as if any little movement they were going to get flushed out of my ears or something. One of them got a vacation and called to the live stream. One of them got a vacation and never came back. Oh no, I'm working at half capacity. She only has 2 brain cells, but they're the size of $50 coins. Is that supposed to be too small? Is that supposed to be too small? The new background looks nice, thank you! That would be neat, the color with a cobra hood look on it. I think that would work for a mummy design, kind of. Good night, Ellie, glad I woke up early today. I'm glad that you're doing good. I hope that your schedule isn't killing you, Duke. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. I know that it's very freaking early for you. Actually, I don't know how you're here. It's way too early. But I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great day. Like when girls make a ball of hair on the back, dressed with a fishnet. Oh, that little hat that is like half a veil, but it isn't really a veil. It's more like a fishnet. That funeral hat. That could be interesting. I don't know if I want it though, because that would already like be kind of messy with the hair. Oh, I already closed the illustration. I was gonna look at it as I said my opinions, but no, yeah, it's gonna be way too crowded with the bangs. I think it would be way too crowded. Vampire Ellie could have been funny if she became a cobra lamia. How is that related? That is more Egyptian, isn't it? I think so. I think it is a little bit more Egyptian. Woke up at 3:30 on accident. That's how I'm here at 3:30. Oh my god, Duke. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That is very early. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go and thank you so much for watching. I am going to go have a tea. I'm going to go rest my neurons. I am so glad that you guys are liking the overlays because it's the proudest I've been in any graphic design thing ever. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna see you tomorrow for more schoolgirls. And then yeah, I'll see what I do about the rest of this drawing. I hope that you guys are okay after this. I hope you have a great rest of your day, a good restful night, and don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink water. Try to sleep 7 to 9 hours and eat nutritiously. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and others, alright? Take care of our snake shifters. Bye-bye!